A summary table is one way to summarise data. Another important way is by generating a graph. In Excel, a graph is referred to as a chart. The Excel chart wizard assists you in creating a variety of different graphs. Let's quickly go through how to create a graph. Hold down your left mouse button and highlight your summary table. Go to Insert, then select Chart. The first screen of the chart wizard should appear and will allow you to select the type of graph you would like to make. After selecting the chart type and chart subtype, you can preview the graph by holding down the Press and Hold to View Sample button. Now you will be able to preview how your data will be represented with various graph types. Select the graph you wish to create. For this example, I will create a column graph, more specifically a clustered column graph. Press Next. This screen confirms the data range. Press Next. Enter the titles you wish to place on your graph. Notice that as you enter the titles, they automatically appear on the preview screen. For this example, I am naming the graph CensusAtSchool iColour. The x-axis iColour and the y-axis number of students. Press Next. Finally, select Insert Graph as Object In, press Finish and save your work. A graph should now appear next to your data and summary table. To edit any aspect of your graph, simply click to select the part of the graph you wish to edit. In this case, let's change the colour of one of the columns. Little black squares should appear around the selected object. Go to Format from the menu, click on Selected Data Point, and then you can edit the colours of your graphs as well as font styles and sizes. There are various other options such as data labels and formatting by using the Format option. By generating different kinds of graphs, students are in the position to compare and contrast different styles of data representation. Is a pie chart a better way to show the distribution of eye colour in a class than a column graph? Is there one graph that can compare two sets of data at the same time? Show your students how a graph can tell a different story by changing the minimum value of the y-axis of your chart. Click on the y-axis, go to Format and click Select Axis. Select the Scale tab and change the increments of the scale and its minimum values. For this example, change the minimum value from 0 to 10 and change the major unit from 2 to 5. Notice that the graph will change to reflect the alterations to the scale. You can now discuss with your students what story the graph is now telling. This very technique of changing the scale of a graph is often used in media such as newspapers. Now that we have explored some possible applications of categorical data, let's now look at what can be done with numerical data. For the next tutorial, you will need to click on the Q Time tab on your workbook.